everyone, I'm Kirk Leins, and this is Taste of Torrance. As you can see, we're at Del Amo Fashion Center, one of the largest malls in America. Now, that means we have access to some of the best shopping and dining experiences around. Today, we're at Las Vegas Seafood Buffet. And just as the name says, the food and the variety of food, it's a showstopper. Let's go check this out. Now, I have an interesting little side note for you here. The whole idea of buffets started in Las Vegas somewhere in the 1940s. And initially, it was meant to keep gamblers in the hotels, in the casinos. And, everyone needs to eat. So instead of them sending them out to a restaurant, keep them there and get them through nice and quickly. It also added value to their experience, especially if they had not so good a night. The best part, you don't have to go to Vegas to experience that. We've got it right here in Torrance. I'm here with owner Sean Lin. Sean, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
First off, congratulations on a really beautiful restaurant.
Thank you.
Now, is this your first venture in the food business?
This is actually our third restaurant. We opened up the first restaurant 2 years ago in Glendale.
Okay.
Then we have the second one in Hollywood.
Wow, and how many people come through these doors every day?
We got about 800 people on the weekdays and over 1,000 people on the weekends.
That's amazing. Wow. You mind showing me around?
Sure.
Thank you. Okay, now I know you just didn't come here and open up this large restaurant. You had to have some experience in restaurants prior. Where did you start off?
Yeah, of course. I started off when I was in high school.
Okay.
I was a helper. Then I became a chef, head chef. I became the general manager. And then later on, I started my own business. I opened up a restaurant with my friends.
You literally learned this business from the ground up,
Yes.
Self-taught.
Yeah, I try my best to keep everything running smooth and keep the restaurant busy. So everything will be in and out quick. Everything you see, it won't last for next day. You'll be gone right away.
So you're not even, there's not a lot of food waste as well.
Nope.
That's great. Now, Sean, one thing that I've noticed as a chef walking in here, most of the cooking is being done in front of the guests.
That's right.
So there's got to be like an even greater importance put on things like cleanliness, how clean you work, and then also just the focus that they have behind it. These chefs are not talking to each other. They're not messing around. They're focused on what they're doing.
They are really professional. They gotta cook for you guys and they gotta prepare the food. They're gonna serve it. So they are busy all the time.
Well, and I think it also, what's nice about it, it makes it feel like more of a personal experience.
Yes, we try to do that, yeah.
With buffet, you think of just a large quantity of food, but that's not what this is.
Yep.
You're preparing so much of it right there in front of the guests that
Yes.
it's almost like you're preparing it just for them.
Yep. We prepare it for you, we cook it for you, and we serve it.
That's beautiful.
Personally.
Very nice. This is lunchtime, and this place is bustling. Is it always like this?
Yeah, actually, at dinner times we get even crazier, man. It gets pretty hectic up in here.
Okay, so how many chefs do we have back in the kitchen? How many do you need to make something like this happen?
We have about a total of 15 chefs keeping this whole place stocked and going.
Wow, and now how about total employees?
Overall, about 50 employees running.
Talk to me about ingredients a little bit, because there's so much food here, and many of the dishes, require several ingredients. It's a lot of ingredients to procure. Is that coming from one source or multiple sources?
Our main source is actually Cisco, but for our seafoods, we have multiple sources coming in daily, delivering all the seafoods from crab legs to oysters.
You're sourcing all the different seafood from individual places. That's crazy. I got to take a look at this behind the scenes. You mind giving me a
no
tour?
problem. Let's go ahead and take a look.
All right. All right, we are back here on the line, and I got to tell you, it is moving. What you see behind me is very, very typical of an Asian restaurant kitchen. Now, let me take you on a little bit of a tour. Right here on my left, we have rice cookers. Now, these vessels just cook the rice. Each of them holds 20 pounds of uncooked rice. That is a lot of cooked rice. Behind me is our steamer. Now, the shumai, the bao, the dumplings, everything gets put in there. But I think the most interesting thing that's going on here right now is this row of woks. Walk this way, if you will, because what you see here is not your mom and dad's wok. First of all, you'll notice the size, how big they are, meant to cook a large amount of food. But even more interesting is the burners that's underneath them. We're talking 50,000 BTUs each. That is something that could probably power a rocket or a jet. But the reason is we're cooking in large quantities, and when it comes to stir frying, it's all about speed, high, intense heat. Now, one of the secrets to doing a great stir fry at home is to have all your ingredients prepped, ready to go. What's going on here is the perfect example of that. In front of me are refrigerated cases with literally every vegetable that you could imagine to go in a stir fry. Right here is their slurry, cornstarch mixed with water. That's used to thicken up the sauces. Down below we have chili sauce, even beaten egg. Anything these guys need to make a stir fry is all right there at their hands at their ready disposal. And that's what keeps this moving. As you can see, it's pretty intense back here. Now, one of the most interesting things I have come across today is the Brazilian barbecue that is here at the Vegas Seafood Buffet. And with me is Chef David. Chef, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Now, you sort of head up this whole operation with the Brazilian barbecue, right?
Yes, yes.
Now, the machine that is behind us over here, that's pretty much what you would find in a churrascaria.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so any of your Brazilian restaurants that specialize in this sort of cooking have the equipment that they're using here. So it is the real deal. Now tell me, what kind of meats are you cooking here?
We're cooking like top sirloin steak. We cook some Brazilian sausages, chicken breast and bacon, spiced chicken, leg of lamb.
My question as a chef is, with all of those different proteins going,
Yeah.
with all different cooking times, how do you keep that straight in your head? How do you keep it from overcooking one or undercooking another?
No, this is easy, you know. Like,
It's just practice,
yeah,
right?
This is practice, yes.
All right, well, you know what? The meat looks absolutely delicious, and I cannot wait to try some.
Awesome.
All right, thanks so much.
Okay.
I know you're busy. I'm going to let you get back to
Great.
your job.
All right, take care.
Thanks, Chef.
All right, bye.
All right, I'm starving, but as you can see, I'm double fisting it here, 2 plates. Decided to start with the sushi, but I've got to be kind of judicious because there is a lot of food ahead of me. So let's see what we've got here. The sun is set in Torrance, California, and that signifies one thing. It's dinner time. Now, I know what you're all thinking. This is pretty gluttonous, because I've got my body weight in food sitting in front of me. Well, let me tell you something. It's only gluttonous if you don't enjoy every single bite. So as long as nobody talks to me, nobody interrupts, and nobody tries to steal food off my plate, we're good. It's on. Sometimes, folks, you gotta lean into the pitch and take one for the team. And in the spirit of sacrifice, I have been here all day, through lunch and dinner service. I've even met new friends. Say hi, everybody. Yeah. These two on the end, animals. We're going out for drinks afterwards. Now, over to my right, the buffet literally has over 150 dishes. There are crab legs, there are oysters, there are shrimp, probably 4 or 5 different ways, frog legs, Brazilian barbecue. I mean, I could go on and on. What I'm here to tell you is it's all absolutely delicious. And you know what? I think I gotta head back for more. What do you say?
Yeah!
see this dude? This is Phil. And I pulled Phil off the buffet line because this is Phil's 4th plate. At least that's what I've counted so far. Now, what's the deal, man? I mean, have you been like sentenced to the electric chair and this is your final meal?
You know,
what's going on?
me and my buddies, we went up on a survival camping trip, and you know, all we talked about was the Vegas buffet, Vegas buffet. You know, I just heard about it, and I had to say, you know, coming here, this is just nailing every piece right now.
You
So good.
absolutely came to the right place because I don't know anywhere else in Torrance or anywhere for that matter where you can come away with a plate of crab legs like that
Oh
for
man,
one price.
You know, they got it all. They got the crab legs. You want to get some Mongolian barbecue? They got it all. You know, anything you want, they got pizza. And you know, I gotta say, this is a new place. This is definitely, you know, I'm definitely gonna be stopping here a lot more often.
You can trust Phil because he's literally sampled
And
it
I'm
all.
keeping it going. Very good, you guys. Whoever's watching this, Vegas buffet is where you want to be.
Well, guys, I've been here all day. Lunch and dinner, and I'm full. I hope you guys have enjoyed Taste of Torrance and Vegas Seafood Buffet as much as I have. It's time for bed. We'll see you next time.